This is the Dri-Eaz HEPA 500 air scrubber. What I like about the HEPA 500 is it's a very low profile, lightweight, rotomolded air scrubber. There's some unique features that are offered on the HEPA 500. We'll kind of look at some of the details on the unit. On the front of the machine, you'll see that it has a 12-inch intake. This is where the air is actually brought into the unit, and then it is dispensed out the side through this 8-inch collar. One of the features you'll see on the front of the unit is this little template. This basically allows contractors to cover up the intake hole when we're pulling the machine off of a job site. It will prevent any contaminants from being released from the pre-filters that sit inside of the air scrubber. On the front of the unit also, you'll see that there are 2 latches, actually a total of 4 latches, 2 on each side. This gives us access to the filtration system on the HEPA 500. A small trap door actually opens, and then the filters are exposed. The first filter that actually fell out is what we call our pre-filter, with the second filter being our HEPA material. On the Dri-Eaz HEPA 500, there is a optional 3rd stage filter, which would be what we call a activated charcoal filter, often used for odor control. Again, this would just slide right back into place to secure the machine. As we work our way around the back of the machine, you'll actually see on the back where the control panel is that there's some unique features. This is the first air scrubber in the market to actually have what we call a daisy chain operation. We can actually pigtail 2 additional air scrubbers right into this GFI protected outlet that has a circuit breaker in place. The Dri-Eaz HEPA 500 actually runs a variable speed motor. The switch right on top is a rheostat. The CFM rating on the HEPA 500 is from 250 on the low side and goes all the way up to 500, again being a variable speed. The machine pulls a very low 3 amps. Going back to that daisy chain, again, we can pigtail additional units into this HEPA 500, whether it be another air scrubber or maybe an air mover. It also is set at 12 amps on the breaker itself. If we exceed 12 amps, we'll actually pop the breaker and we can reset it right to the right with this small resettable circuit breaker. Moving back around on the HEPA 500, you'll see that the power cord wraps nicely right around the outer casing of the unit. The HEPA 500 is UL and CUL approved. This particular unit is also impregnated with a product called Microban. It's actually infused into the shell and creates a protective barrier for prevention of fungal growth right to the rotomold itself. 2 other neat options with the Dri-Eaz HEPA 500. You can actually stack them 2 different ways. You can stack a second unit right on top of it, and you can also stack it by laying it on its back side and placing 2 additional units on it if you want to move it via a dolly or a storage cart, or even using Dri-Eaz's new Unimover. This is the Dri-Eaz HEPA 500 air scrubber.